Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I'm Liz Quinn, your lead Scentsy consultant. So today I have for you just a nice little spring haul here, but I do have the Father's Day bars, and I thought we'd talk about the Father's Day collection as a whole first. So for the year 2023, the Father's Day collection includes 2 wax bars in brand new scents and a warmer in a similar design to what we already have, which I believe is the Simply Diamond warmer. That's just a cute little element that's cream. It doesn't have much of anything going on, but it's small enough to tuck into all sorts of unusual places, and people say it is a powerhouse. So that will be also available for the Father's Day collection, same style of warmer, in a slate gray with kind of a grayish, bluish, blackish finish, and that is called the Simply Slate, and it is $30, just like I believe the Simply Diamond. But we have the High Mountain Lake as a bar, and we have the Desert Rock Citron. So in my package here, we were allowed to get 2 bars each, 2 bundles of the 2 bars each as consultants early access. May the 8th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, this collection will launch. And honestly, even though the Mother's Day bars were lovely and I do love the Blue Coconut Beach, I'm more excited personally to smell these because I love woods, I love earthy scents, I love a lot of really good fresh and clean scents. So let's start out with, and of course the bars are $6 a piece, or you can bundle and save and get 6 of them for $30. So that gives you 1 for free. The High Mountain Lake bar, which I saw for the very, very first time, kind of a sneak peek when one consultant was doing some filming and showing us on Facebook early in the year when there was one of the World Tour conventions. This High Mountain Lake bar really, really caught my eye. I didn't even know what was in it. I just loved the idea that we had a couple of fresh water type scents this year, because usually when we do water scents, Scentsy does anything that's ocean and salty, and that's all great. But being a Michigan girl, I wanted a couple of just clean, fresh, aquatic scents that were more inland. I'm hoping this is going to be like the one. So, High Mountain Lake, a grove of sandalwood, violet leaf, and Virginia cedar, shades deep notes of amber. So here we go, guys. First sniffs on High Mountain Lake. It's really soft. Oh, I wonder if my nose is broken. Oh no, here it is on the back. Now, again, this really isn't very watery, but what it does give me is a beautiful, light, gentle forest. And being a Michigander, the amber and the cedar and the sandalwood smells an awful lot like tromping around in the woods out by good old Lake Michigan. So this is honestly super soft to my nose today, but it's very nice. If any of you remember Cambridge, this is kind of like that, but it's much, much softer, very interesting. Kind of like Blue Coconut Beach, there's not an awful lot here on first sniff, but what I am getting is gorgeous. So I will see what this is like in the warmer. So sandalwood, violet leaf, Virginia cedar, and amber. It's a little bit also like Mountain Sunset in that it's a now you smell it, now you don't, kind of a peekaboo sort of a bar. It's really nice though. So anyway, that is interesting. I thought it was going to be much stronger. Let's move on to the Desert Rock Citron. Fresh water accented with lemon and mint leaf splashes over a warm desert rock. Okay, now this one I can smell a lot better just out of the gate. This is nice. Now this one does smell like cologne, whereas the other one smells a lot more atmospheric. This is nice though. This is a very laid back, relaxed sort of a smell. Honestly, my brother Matthew, I think of things like this when I think of him. He's just the nicest man, unlike my husband Gregory, who's very much like a people person, very active, very, not in a bad way, but just very open and in your face. My brother's much more relaxed, kind of, takes his time with life, very gentle and kind-natured person. This reminds me of that in a bar. It's really, really nice. So, fresh water, lemon and mint leaf over a warm desert rock. It's really good though. It's just really comforting. And I think it almost reminds me more of like a body wash or a body spray than a heavy cologne. Really good. So let me go back to this High Mountain Lake and see if I can smell it better the second time I sniff it. Yeah, I like this. There is something here, but it's floaty. It's kind of ethereal. Oh, it's good though. Yeah, this is going to be the kind of bar that you put in your warmers and people come in and say, wow, it just smells really fresh and nice in your house. What is it? And you're going to be High Mountain Lake from Scentsy. That's what you're going to say. So anyway, yeah. Oh, I cannot wait to get this in the warmer. Very interesting. So this one is really, really, I don't know, it's almost got like a suediness to it, but very soft. Nowhere near as strong as Woodland Suede, but it's kind of, I don't know. I am very interested in what this is going to be like when I get it into the warmer. So let's move on to the rest of the actual haul here, because this is the only thing I had for the collection. And I wanted quite a good bit of lavender in my life. I was almost out of lavender, so I did a 6-pack of 3 of whipped vanilla lavender and 3 of the still currently available in the Epcot collection, French lavender. So if you are on the website and you see the French lavender, but you do not see it in the catalog and you haven't been tracking with any Scentsy consultant on YouTube in a while, you're probably a little bit confused. And that is because this is a part of our Epcot Flower Festival collection. 3 of the bars are brand new and they are labeled as Epcot bars. Then the French lavender and the Sunkissed citrus, and there's one more, I think pineapple mango, are all in that collection in the collections tab on the website. So your French lavender and your whipped vanilla lavender, what are the differences, Elizabeth? Well, French lavender is a lot more herbal, and this one is a classic that was in the catalog for many, many years. I have it in my club now, and if you fall in love with this while it's on the website as a limited time offer, please put it in a club or buy a stack, because this is just the best wild, gentle lavender, fresh from Provence fields kind of a scent. And it is so nice. It's got a little bit better throw, I think, than the whipped vanilla lavender, but this was new in the Mother's Day collection last year, and I really, really enjoy it this year as something that's in the catalog. My bars have had a whole year to cure, and they are stronger than they were when this was fresh, the very first pour that we got as a sample last year as consultants. So this one's a little bit sweeter, and because it has some coconut milk and some vanilla in with the lavender, it's maybe a little bit more sweetened, gentle, user-friendly, I guess, but I wanted both. So now I have a nice 3-pack of each, and I'm a happy girl. So then I did also grab a couple more things that were in the clearance section. We got one more in here. So my younger daughter absolutely loves Harvest Blessings. I'm not sure if this is still available, but when I placed this order a couple weeks ago, all of that was floating around in the clearance, and also a car bar of Be Merry, which is a Christmas scent that I love. I have a few bars of this left in my stash, so if for any reason that is a bad sign that it's not coming back, I'm pretty much covered. And then I have been collecting everything in Hibiscus Pineapple, as I am just kind of making orders and grabbing things out of the clearance section. So, oh, it's got a seal on it. Anyway, I found out that I love this in body care, and of course I found out as it was just leaving the catalog for good, so I'm trying to snatch up as much as I possibly can right now. And I did a 6-pack of some scent circles, so it's kind of random here, but I did a By the Sea, which will be great in my car. I did another mango matcha because I just cannot get enough of the scent right now. I did a cinnamon vanilla because in the summertime I still like my spice, just not as heavy as in the winter. Cocoa lime, which is one of my perennial spring summer favorites. Some whipped vanilla lavender, and one bonfire beach, which will probably go in the car or in my closet midsummer. So then what else do I have in here? I did get a few more bars, because this was a combination of Father's Day, party closeout, and then another haul that all came together, so I just threw it into one video. And I think those are all the bars. And because this was a party closeout, I did a half off on a tub of Jammy Time in the washer whiffs. And I just cannot tell you guys how enjoyable it is to have fresh, happy smelling sheets and t-shirts and blankets all the time now. I am totally addicted to the Scentsy laundry system. So in my, I think 9-pack of bars that I've got here, which what I'm saying is I had a 3-pack and a 6-pack, and those were both discounted. Lemon Sorbet, which is a lemon scent that I do not use as much of as Squeeze the Day. Oh, but it's so good for summertime. This is sharp, this is icy, it's got a touch of grapefruit. It's really, really nice, you guys. And it's a great mixer with things like watermelon tangerine, sugared strawberry, any sort of sweet, juicy fruit where you want to almost make a lemonade out of it, put it with lemon sorbet. I needed another one of Hibiscus Pineapple because this is both in body care and in the bar, one of my summer favorites. Oh, so good. This one Manages to make floral and fruity very balanced. It's got mandarin and hibiscus and pineapple. But it's also a little bit creamy on the finish, and it is just delicious in the late spring, early summer in my home. I also wanted to pick up a couple of the bakery options. There aren't a lot. Bakery and spice in the summer is kind of scarce in the catalog, but I was thinking the other day, if I was going to ask someone and recommend, as I'm asking and talking to a new customer, what do you like? And then they tell me spice and woods and bakery for summer, that I would definitely put cinnamon vanilla, baked apple pie, and I don't have it here, but probably welcome home in a 3-pack for you if you were looking for something, because those are the best scents that we have right now that are still very hearth and home and very warm. So the baked apple pie I talk about a lot because I like to melt it, and they usually have this in the catalog year round, and it's in Scentsy Club as a brick. This is just a classic with the warm, bubbly spices and the apple and just a hint of crust. It is just the nicest. And you can also mix this with something like your vanilla bean buttercream if you wanted to lighten it up. And then the cinnamon vanilla. About 2 weeks ago, I found out if you mix this, 1 cube to 1 cube or alternate warmers, with vanilla bean buttercream, you get a cinnamon roll. Why I did not figure this out sooner, I do not know. But that's why I wanted more cinnamon vanilla, and it's just good anyway. It is the nicest, soft, creamy cinnamon vanilla with a touch of coconut milk. I think it's cassia and vanilla and coconut milk specifically in the description. And it is just the nicest smell. I love this bar, so I just wanted another one of it. And then I needed more of tangerine creamsicle, which is one of my absolute favorite citrusy, juicy summer ice cream scents. This is so good, you guys. If you've never had tangerine creamsicle before, please order one. It's got the mango and the tangerine, and it really, really smells like one of those creamsicle pops that has the vanilla ice cream in the middle, and then it's got the more popsicle-like layer on the outside that's in a tangerine, or you can get them, I think, in like strawberry and lemon, but the tangerine or orange, oh, it's so good. You really almost want to eat this one when you smell it. All right, the next one is another Mountain Sunset, which I'm wondering how that's going to be with, say, the High Mountain Lake. Okay, I'm getting more out of this bar now. This was so bizarre to open this and film this and be like, I can't smell this at all. But, okay, the Mountain Sunset is far more floral, but it still has a woodiness and a really nice, just soft, beautiful, rich amber, like I'm going on and on about it. Love it, kind of a smell. And then this, I think, would balance it because this has that cedar and amber and sandalwood, but it's subtle. Oh, this is good. This is such a nice bar. I just hope that it's going to be strong enough. Anyway, I'm rambling. I think these two together would be very nice. So then I needed another mango matcha because when I finally have hot weather here in Michigan, I'm going to be melting a whole bunch of this bar. Along with the Mountain Sunset, I think this is the best new release that they have made. And I also really like Tropic Nectar, and I like a couple of the others too. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for Lake My Day and So Could Raise to really melt those here because I'm just not in the mood yet with the weather. But oh man, this is so good. This is mango, and it's supposed to have matcha powder and salted cucumber. But what my nose gets out of that combination is mango with a hint of basil, and it is absolutely delicious. All right, the last two, I got another cocoa lime because you can just never have too much cocoa lime in the summer. It's one of my top 10 in this current catalog. I just love the lemon liminess. It's almost like a lemon lime soda, mostly lime, and then it's got a little bit of the creamy coconut. It is just effervescent, happy, and I cannot say enough good about this. And then last but not least in this haul, I've got a watermelon tangerine. And this one, I thought I got another sugar blossom. I guess I didn't. I got the watermelon tangerine instead. This one is amazing mixed with lemon sorbet. I cannot tell you guys, like if you want watermelon lemonade, these are the two to put together. They're so happy. And it's absolutely perfect. Some people recommend that you do squeeze the day or that you mix this with another bar like watermelon wave. I like these two the best because the watermelon tangerine has enough depth. Some of the watermelon scents that Scentsy makes, which mostly have been in Bring Back My Bars in the last couple years, or they float around in flash sales, I just don't like them as much as I like this one, and I'm glad this is still in the catalog because there's dewy greens, tangerine, and watermelon in here, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. So I'm going to go back and sniff these two one more time since at the beginning of the video I kind of felt like deer in the headlights because I couldn't smell the one. Oh, this is so nice. I'm telling you, I'm going to call this my Matthew scent. This is my brother. This reminds me of my brother. fresh water, lemon, mint leaf, and warm desert rocks. Absolutely gorgeous, gentle, masculine scent. You guys are going to love this if you want something that's relaxing and it'll hold its own in the room, but it's not pushy at all. It's so good. And then this High Mountain Light. This is so nice. It definitely has that freshness that you would think of in a higher altitude walking around a lake. One time I did get to go down to the mountains of Southern California at this beautiful lake, which the name is escaping me. And my husband and I, we were there for a wedding for my best friend. This sort of a scent really kind of takes me back there, and it's beautiful. It's just subtle. It's really, really subtle. So anyway, this is Elizabeth with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents, rambling all over the place. I just got back from our Florida vacation, and I think I still have some jet lag, but I wanted to melt those bars, so of course I had to share them with you first. So anyway, and then I did want to say, my host is the Scentsy lady, and we'll be talking about all of what I warmed in my slightly late What I've Been Warming video, which I will get up this week, because my girls were good about warming here, and I got to warm at my friend's house, so we've got plenty to talk about. But Cocoa Lime, I brought her one. She'd never melted it before. She fell in love. So if you live in Florida and you haven't ordered this yet, especially if you're my customer, get yourself some Cocoa Lime. It definitely seems to be Florida approved. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. This is Elizabeth with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. The Father's Day collection will launch May the 8th, and they're beautiful scents. And next week, I'll tell you in my What I've Been Warming what I think of them when I get them in the warmer. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.